Where has TELANTHRIC been? Why haven't we heard from TELANTHRIC? Is TELANTHRIC doing okay? Is TELANTHRIC perma-banned? Where are all the TELANTHRIC videos? Where's Toilet Tower Defense? Did TELANTHRIC die? These are all super valid questions that I know all of you want to have answered. So once again, today we're going to be talking about all things TELANTHRIC and what is going on with TELANTHRIC right now. I'm going to talk about the actual logistical reasons for the absence of TELANTHRIC to start out with. However, once we get over that and talk about everything that's actually going on with TELANTHRIC, we can then delve into the speculation and rumors as to what exactly we think is going on. First and foremost, the biggest elephant in the room is going to be the copyright strikes that TELANTHRIC has faced against Defuk Boom. Some people are speculating that these are false claims. However, I'm pretty sure that they are from Defuk Boom, and he's having to go through the normal, trivial process of a copyright strike. So for those of you that don't know, a copyright strike to a YouTuber is like kryptonite to Superman. It is the worst thing or punishment that a YouTuber could literally receive in any shape or form. The biggest factor going into the copyright strike for TELANTHRIC is that he cannot post for a minimum, and I mean a minimum of 14 days, which is 2 weeks. And when I say post, I don't just mean videos. My mans cannot post a long form video, he cannot post a short, he could not live stream, he couldn't even do a community post if he wanted to right now. That's how bad a copyright strike is. And here's the thing with that too, even when the time expires, it's been 10 or 11 days since TELANTHRIC's last post, maybe 9 or 8, since the copyright strike. The thing is, with copyright strikes on YouTube, if you receive a third strike, your channel gets terminated. So let's say 2 weeks after TELANTHRIC's last video, everyone's gonna be waiting in anticipation, foam coming out of the mouth, ready for that juicy good news about Toilet Tower Defense. However, the thing is, TELANTHRIC might be hesitant to post. With copyright rules being so up in the air and exactly what's going on with TELANTHRIC's channel, he is going to be very hesitant and reluctant to post because he doesn't want to lose his channel. So in my opinion, and as well as TELANTHRIC's, I can almost agree that he's very reluctant to post, and that's mainly what's going on as to why he's been silent, because he doesn't want to accidentally step anywhere that he shouldn't and end up getting a really bad punishment and receiving the ban hammer altogether for doing something he didn't even know was wrong in the first place, which is kind of what's going on here anyway. My apologies, that section took a little bit longer than I planned. However, moving on to the second reason as to why we haven't heard from TELANTHRIC is going to be the negotiation process. This is something I touched on in my last video, but I'll talk about more today. So TELANTHRIC's obviously already super busy dealing with copyright strikes, as well as the deletion of Toilet Tower Defense, right? Well, what if I told you on top of that, he's currently having to negotiate, as well as heard from other third parties, with Defuk Boom over Toilet Tower Defense and royalties and rights. I highly doubt that any of you guys have been in a productive negotiation process, but I will tell you right now, it is fun. For anyone that does negotiation, especially with someone that you're not really on good terms with, which I assume is kind of what's going on here. Obviously, we don't know for sure. It is a long and grueling process where basically each person slowly trying to get more out of each other while not seeming like an absolute dirtbag. For example, the negotiation process is someone having, let's say, a bag of chips versus someone having a full school lunch, and they are wanting to trade you that bag of chips for your full school lunch, which also has a bag of chips with it. And you're basically both talking about why your side deserves to have the other side, to when you eventually finally decide to meet in the middle somewhere. It just takes an extremely long time. The only way the process speeds up if both sides mature and decide to take basically an equal cut. So most likely Defuk Boom decides to settle with something that the TELANTHRIC team throws his way. Moving on to the third reason why we haven't heard from TELANTHRIC, this is now going to be something that I am speculating, is that he's spending a bunch of time on his next video. I think there is a high probability that TELANTHRIC's cooking up in the kitchen a really good video, whether it's not maybe necessarily highly edited, but just jam-packed with the fire fist of information that's just gonna make all the toilet tower defense community go, whoa, what just happened? Because he's dealing with a lot right now, and so he could be spending a lot of time getting all of his facts straight and just hitting us with that punch and being like, yo, this is exactly what's going on right now. I did hear that he tried to make some type of post or talk about something before, however, Defuk Boom asked him to take it down. So that is also another big reason why we haven't heard from Telanthric, is he's, once again, it's treading on like light water right now, shallow ice. He doesn't want to break it. He doesn't want to step anywhere he doesn't, because basically the control of Telanthric's channel is currently in Defuk Boom's hand. He could basically nuke Telanthric's channel right now if he really wanted to. So Telanthric's doing everything in his power right now to not displease Defuk Boom. As a situation like this, especially in the Roblox community, is somewhat unprecedented. So basically the main point of this segment of the video was to basically say that I think he's spending a bunch of time getting his facts completely straight. Whenever his channel gets uncopyrighted, or not, it won't get uncopyrighted. Copyrights last for 90 days. However, after the 2 weeks is up, he's going to release a video with all the facts 100% accurate so that Defuk Boom cannot copyright claim it in any way, shape, or form. The fourth reason as to why I feel like we haven't heard from Telanthrix in a while is just simply mental wellness. He is having to go through a lot right now. Basically everything that he had going with, like, for him, with him, just exploded in his face. Not only his game, but his YouTube channel. So for instance, imagine you're a little bit older and you have a really good job, you're making lots and lots of money, and while you're also in school and you have straight A's. But then imagine your job abruptly fires you, so you're no longer making money. You literally can't do anything. You're just fired. And also at school, you just got suspended for 2 weeks, so now you can't make up or do any of your assignments, and you come back to see that you have all F's. That's essentially what Telanthric's going through with his YouTube channel, as well as toilet tower defense. That man is probably not doing the greatest right now mentally. This is 100% just speculation. Please do not repeat that and say like, oh, Telanthrix is doing really bad. This is just speculation more so because I'm defending Telanthrix here. I know that I probably wouldn't be in the greatest mental space or head space after having to deal with all of that. So Telanthrix, if you're seeing this, man, I hope you're doing all right. Doubt Telanthrix has time to watch my videos right now. But dude, like, you can speculate this. However, just say, guys, be nice to Telanthrix or don't blow him up right now. He's having to deal with a lot already. So you guys don't need to put more on his plate by begging him for toilet tower defense to come back, guys. He's dealing with a lot already. And I'm sure he wishes he could resolve everything as fast as possible too. And that was going to be my last point as well, but I kind of already chipped into it. The reason 5 is why we haven't heard from Telanthrix in a while. It's just that he needs some space. He has so much going on. So much more than any of us could most likely possibly understand. I don't know what it's like to have such a successful Roblox game. You guys don't know what it's like to have such a successful Roblox game. There are like less than 0.001% of the population that knows what it's like to have a concurrent game that consistently gets over 100,000 plays and players active every single day, and it getting completely taken away from. None of us know what that is like, or having almost 1 million subscribers on a YouTube channel and have it almost being taken away from you. That is a scary thought, and that is a lot to lose in one fatal punch. And to me, it seems kind of almost like a very planned move that Defuk Boom had. This seems like something he planned to do for a while, and he decided to finally just pull the trigger on it, and he just kind of hit Telanthrix with an absolute sucker punch. That's something that no one can prepare for. No one knew this was going to happen because there was never any copyright infringement or any types of things that Defuk Boom has done against the Roblox community or security toilet videos before. So no one could even prepare or think about this. We can only do measures now, such as the things that Toilet Invasion is doing now, is they're taking preventative measures to avoid the hammer from Defuk Boom, because clearly he's sick of people using Skibidi Toilet, and that's legitimately all there is to it. But that is just what I wanted to say about where Telanthrix has been. I do hope all of you guys have enjoyed watching watching this video. Please give the man some space. I'm sure he'll come back whenever he's ready and whenever the copyright claim goes away. But if you did enjoy the video, make sure you drop a like, share it to some of your friends maybe. And if you haven't already subscribed, do subscribe and you can be here before we hit 2,000 subscribers. But I love all you guys that watch my videos. I appreciate all of you guys that watch my videos, and I will see you again tomorrow. Have a good day, you good looking gamers.